All right. After what do you call it? A golden sombrero? 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts.
Do you think that was the worst week of golf betting we've ever had? I mean, let's
Yeah,
talk about 3 fucking tournaments where we were out of it Thursday.
yeah. I mean, the PGA Tour, we were not out of it until Saturday, or I was not out of it until Saturday.
Right. Oh, I forgot about Cooch, but
And Spawn.
oh yeah, what happened to Spawn?
He just dumped his pants just like Cooch did.
So yeah, I got on Cooch live with you. You told me to get on him live, and then he started making a zillion birdies. As soon as I bet him live, I'm like, wow, this never works out.
I know.
And then he gets to a par 5 and hits a drive 240 into the trees, makes bogey, but he still comes back and finishes the round great. Going into the weekend, it looked pretty good, and then Saturday he just was fucking terrible, or shot even par.
At one point on Saturday, Cooch was the second favorite and Spawn was the third favorite, 6-1 and 650. And it literally just happened like in the blink of an eye. All of a sudden, like I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" They both just started completely unraveling. Spawn couldn't hit an iron to save his life.
How do you just lose your irons?
It was not even just that day. He lost him. He was leading an approach the last 24 rounds. He's been just hot as hell in irons and starts off the first 2 weeks striking the shit out of it. And so was Cooch. Cooch was like third in the field in approach.
I'm looking at Spawn here. 2.5 in round 1 he gained. Round 2, 2.4. That's 5 strokes on approach, rounds 1 and 2. Round 3, lost 3. And round 4 lost, was pretty much even.
Now do Cooch. I mean, he completely. He said he had the best approach round of his career of his season on Friday.
Let's see, Cooch. Round 1, 1.7. Round 2, he led the field, 3.9. Round 3, lost 0.8. And round 4, gained half stroke.
So through the first 2 days, Spawn and Cooch were both gaining over 5 on approach.
And they just completely lost that game.
And then, yeah, I don't know what happened. And again, they were the favorites. So it's like, it wasn't like the Wyndham where Cooch was gaining a million putting and you knew it could be fool's gold. This one, I was like, I mean, he's actually playing well. This is a course he likes. And then same for Spawn.
When I got on Cooch live, like every shot, I was tracking him. Every shot was 4 feet. Even if he was in the rough, he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna put it to 4 feet."
That's why I texted you. I was like, he's striping it, man. Like, you got to get on him. The numbers all looked great, and like, so it's one of the most surprised I've ever been to not have a guy, even on Saturday night.
Yeah, what were they 8 back?
Yeah, they both finished at 10. Well, Cooch finished at 10. Yeah, I think they both finished at 10 under.
What was Keziah pre-tournament? Had to been 300 to 1.
Had to have been 300. And I looked back. I mean, just trying to, every time there's a winner and we don't have it, I try to look and figure out what the hell's going on. There's nothing indicating that he was going to play well this week. Besides, one thing I'll say, he was second here in 2017, but that's it.
The only guy that you could have thought about betting in that top 5 was Fishburne.
Yeah, and I did think about it. Then I couldn't find any West Coast ties, so I didn't.
Yeah. And he even still lost by 6 shots to Keziah. Fucking Keziah. What a fucking weird guy, man.
So weird. Well, it's funny because I was texting a friend and they were saying, like, fucking Lipsky keeps holding out, blah, blah, blah. And it was like him and Keziah. And I was like, Lipsky has 0% chance to win. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. And I was like, trust me, he does. And I was like, but Keziah can win.
What was our nickname for Keziah?
Was it the Brick Shithouse or something?
No, that was Sepp.
Oh, yeah.
No, Keziah was something like...
the Enigma. The Enigma.
The Enigma, that's it, with Keziah. You just never know. He could fucking shoot fucking 6 under. Or he could fucking be 6 over after fucking 8 holes.
That's why with Keziah, it was so hard to predict when he was in the lead. I was like, he definitely can win. He's won before, and he seems comfortable in these spots. But there's also the Keziah that's going to fucking make an 8 and be out of it.
And he lost his tour card, and he comes back and wins this event, and now is good through 2026. Fucking bad Keziah. What a fuck.
Now he's in a couple elevated events.
Yeah. He's in Century and Players.
I'd rather have fucking Kazai than some of these other bums.
Kazire instead of what other bums?
I don't know, like one of these fucking 29-year-old rookies who are trying to fucking get into these events.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Oh, and then what happened to Thor? Thor was in it a little bit too.
Yeah, he just makes too many mistakes.
He was minus 11. Was it Friday or Saturday? Saturday, right?
No, it was late Friday.
Late Friday, and he had 2 par 5s left.
Yep.
And he bogeyed them both.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is either. I thought we had two guys that were going to be in the final two groups, and then we had a really dangerous chaser in Thor.
Yeah.
That went to shit fast. And we've bet, I know I have bet Kazire a lot of times.
Oh, many times. Just because
Not
of that
recently.
upside.
Yeah, not recently.
No, he hasn't been in any of these events because he lost his tour card.
Yeah. Like even if it was a Sanderson, I could see it or something. I just didn't see this as a real fit.
Yeah, I have no.
Does he have any Cali success at all?
Not that I'm aware of. I just think he had a Hawaii success, but not.
You know what? I want to see the strokes gained California from my model last week and see where he was. Well, he actually ranked 19th in my model.
Well, I gained 9 putting last week. Dude, but he hadn't finished in the top fucking 20 all season.
No. Why is he? But he was. I remember all year he was like always my model. I was like, why the fuck is he in the 87th on West Coast POA putting? But good drive percentage was 5th, and I do think that was really important this week, and I think it's something we sometimes might forget. You know what's funny? Sig was 20th. They're both up there. But it really was a huge benefit to play from the fairway.
Yeah, no, because I was more of a Texas guy than.
And past Palom, he's always done well on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just a weird fucking event. I never had a feel for it at all starting from Monday. And yeah, I don't know. I really don't want to think about it any longer.
Oh, but one thing I guess we'll add is just the worst bet ever. And I'll take most of the responsibility for it.
No, I mean, I take responsibility for it, but I did say this is the worst bet I've ever made.
Yeah.
As I made it, I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to bet on this Mav McNeely 22-1. This is the worst bet I've ever made. Ever.
You know what's funny when we think about it? And I don't know if I guess it's just me thinking out loud here. If we strayed away from this line of thinking, in 2018, do we make that bet?
Fuck no.
You know,
Fuck no.
I agree with that. And I think that's kind of what we're going to figure out again. But I don't fully blame us because these types of bets over the last year or two that didn't used to hit are now hitting. Like,
if that event wasn't in California, there's no way we would ever have made that bet.
No, but the question is, if it was in California and this was us in 2019, do we make that bet?
Yeah.
No, right?
We don't. No.
We say that the guy's a fucking absolute loser. Anyone who bets him at 22-1 is a fucking moron.
But we also, what we would do in 2019 is we would make the bet on like JT 40-1 when he absolutely has zero chance to win. But back then he would have had a chance to win. But now those guys aren't winning either. Even bet the number guys aren't winning.
No, they're not.
Right?
That's why I think we do it now is because, like, example, Dave Thompson, we never would have bet him at 28-1 at wherever the fuck he won.
Right. Dave Thompson's a great example, actually.
So I'm trying to adapt, and we're trying to adapt. But and that's why
what's the time when a guy ballooned to a big number that he's actually won? The only one I can think of is Hideki this year.
Hideki at Riv.
Any others?
But that was a classic bet the number play that I took.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Are there any other ones that I feel like those aren't really hitting either? Where I felt like remember like DJ at the Travelers that one year got up to 30 and we're like, what the fuck? Or JT
at Firestone,
JT 28 at Firestone. I was like, oh, this is fucking the easiest bet I've ever made.
Yeah, I do you think it goes back that way, or am I just gonna fucking lose forever?
You're just gonna be stuck betting Dave Thompson at 25-1.
I think this is. I mean, is this because of Liv? Do you think?
It definitely has something to do with Liv.
If the whole Liv field was here, maybe not here, but who would play in this event? You probably get Answer, Ortiz.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
But then maybe McNeely's 40. You know, I mean, it has a ripple effect that I think we're seeing.
Yeah, it's starting to fucking finally hit us. Fucking Liv.
Liv fucked it
Just
up.
fucked us. Fucked everything. Now we're not even hitting fucking nine tournaments a year anymore. We're hitting like fucking 5. Fucking sucks.
Not
We're
to
both
mention
fucking,
the Liv events.
We're both fucking poor.
Yeah, and not to mention the Liv events are also costing me money. We hit the first one of the season, then I went over the rest. Did you? I don't know if you hit another one, Brooks or something.
I didn't hit Brooks. No, I didn't hit any others.
So we hit the first event of the season and lost the next.
I hit ones that I should have been on. Fucking, we should have been on DJ at Vegas.
Yeah,
that was a mistake. Cam should have won fucking Hong Kong.
Definitely.
We probably should have bet Rahm in his first win.
Yeah, 7 or 8 to 1.
7-8 to 1.
But then again, we're working off a precedent set in the first. Is this the second season or third?
This is the third.
So the second season, first and second season, the winners were fucking random as shit.
Yeah, and now they're not. Now that it's all big guns.
Now it's all big guns. So it's like it's so hot. Big guns dominated this year, and I don't know why that is. Get more comfortable, I guess.
Our Live card was the worst card in the history of a tournament.
Did they come last 49th and 50th?
I don't know, but they were out quick. Let me see. Well, let's see. Cam Smith finished 52nd, and Wolf finished 47th.
Yeah, that's bad. I'll also add, I think part of that, again, we're being asked to bet these courses that no one knows fucking shit about.
Yep. I actually liked the course from what I saw.
I didn't think it was a
complete shithole, as everybody said it was.
I didn't watch a second.
I mean, I didn't watch a second after Friday. Once those two were done, I was like, all right, I guess I don't have to watch this.
Well, I got asked to do be a guest host on one of the Live Space thing this week before the team championship.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, full disclosure, I have not watched a Live event in like 3 months.
They still want you?
I guess. I don't know. I guess, but I literally haven't watched it. Especially this one. And I think the course ended up being better than people thought it was going to be.
I thought it was, just from watching Friday. I thought it was actually a lot more difficult. I thought it was just going to be a Muni that they just rip apart. That wasn't the case at all.
The players raved about it.
Yeah, all the players. Bryson was fucking raving about it.
But before the week, the players were bitching about it.
Really?
Not like when it was announced. They must have made some changes.
I mean, what was the winner? The winner was minus 11.
Yeah, the winning. So I looked at the winning scores for each team. It was the second highest score by far. The first one was the team winning score. So the first one was Valderrama was -5. This one is -11, and the third highest score was 22.
Wow. And Rahm was the only guy in double digits.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think someone made the point that I agree with. It's almost like they had to deal with the shit that you and I would have to deal with if we're playing on a fucking.
Yeah,
Mini.
Definitely. The rough was penal for sure.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of water. I thought it looked pretty good too. And yeah, I don't know. It's just.
Why is it? Why?
Huh?
Are you going to keep saying Wolf is going to win or something, or no?
I still think the talent series is going to win. I'm not going to fucking. I'm so glad Liv's over this year, so I don't have to fucking bet him. I didn't know he smoked weed before every fucking round.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I think it makes sense.
If I knew that, I wouldn't have fucking bet him.
Well, he's a depression guy, right?
Isn't weed a downer?
Yeah, but it's for some people, I don't know. I don't really know how it works, but I don't know if he wasn't doing it when he was good. I don't know that.
Do they test for that?
No. Especially with him, he definitely has a medical card.
Oh, they also gave a slow play and fine fucking Blandy.
That's
The
hilarious.
guy hasn't played good golf his entire life to the last 3 years, and now they're fucking docking him 10 grand. What the fuck?
It's funny. The people who hate LIV will say it's like a fake tour. How come they're always giving all these slow play penalties and fines, and the PGA Tour never does?
Yeah, and it's not like they're trying to LIV is trying to make a point there by fining fucking Blandy for fucking slow play. It's just like that's their rules.
Yeah, and I've seen drops in the past too, where like I felt like they were harsher than the PGA Tour was.
Yeah. Oh, remember Neiman?
Yeah.
We almost lost that event because of that 2-stroke penalty. First
Yeah,
event of the year,
right.
Mayakoba.
That was bullshit. I forgot about that.
That was.
Oh, speaking of LIV, I got to give a shout out to Sergio here, man. What a season for him.
Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted to bet too. That guy fucking loves Chicago, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, great season. I saw the money. He was third on the money list.
Yeah. In the standings.
And obviously the standings. Yeah, man, he definitely brought it this year. I wish he was in the Open. Would have contended.
Oh, he would have. You know what I don't like about all these narratives, and I think it's true in some way or another, but people wanted to dock people who go on to LIV and saying they don't have to try anymore, they give it up, whatever. And I think it is true in some people. But those same people won't also present the other side of the argument that guys like Sergio are playing incredible.
Yeah, I know.
Well, they'll say it's against nobodies, but how come Cam Smith can't beat nobodies then, or these guys who are playing bad?
I mean, look at Blandy. He could have just packed it in.
Yeah,
and he got paid, but he had a great year too. Wow, I'm looking at this leaderboard right now. Poulter, that had to have been his best finish. I think he needed it too to not get relegated. Him and Stenson.
I saw he tweeted something today or something, but he said he's like starting to find his best golf again or something.
Is he gonna play any events?
I don't know, man. He's fucking old as shit.
He is.
They got to scrap that whole team.
All right, so then you get to live the relegation. Who'd we lose? Bubba?
Yes. You would lose Bubba. And I mean, what do you think about that whole thing of they announced all of a sudden captains can now get relegated, just they announced that before the last event?
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
So weird. So weird.
To me, that says Bubba approached them and said, if I get relegated, I don't want to come back.
But now you're hearing rumors that he wants to just be like the manager.
Yeah, and he wants to be like the captain.
Weird too.
Well, he owns a 25% stake, so I think he wants to recruit players, be like the GM and stuff, and walk the course for the guys. I don't know. It is weird, but there's no way they would just spring that on the guys right before the tournament. And
right.
They knew he was the only captain who was potential to be relegated, and he probably said he didn't want to come back.
Phil just squeaked in. Mito just squeaked in. Pat Perez just squeaked in. Wow.
So all the guys
both Vincent brothers. See you later.
All the guys who got promoted through the Asian Tour or through the promotion event all just sucked ass.
Kazuma, he made it.
Oh, did he?
He was 45th, it says here.
Yeah, pretty good, I guess.
So how do they do in the standings where Catling's 44th?
Is that relegation or no?
No.
Well, he's also first in the International Series standings.
So he's definitely on LIV next year.
He'll have to join a team then.
Yeah.
Because you get the promotion event and then you get the leader in the standings.
Okay. How the fuck did Westy come in 36th? That's got to be a mistake.
He probably just comes like 30th every week.
No.
Is he the oldest guy in LIV?
His last three, 46, 47, 47.
I mean,
he's got a third. That's why.
I think if representation of the UK team is just bad.
No, they're the worst team, aren't they?
They're just a bunch of old fucks.
All right. So this week, they're in 11th. This week, Phil's team's 12th. Ironheads. I thought they were turning a corner.
Team
Still
just
dead
sucks
last.
ass.
There's a guy, Kevin Nye. He took the money and just sucks ass at golf now.
Yeah, and he was playing pretty well. Remember how well he was playing when he left? We bet him in the first ever live event.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like fucking, wasn't he like 14-1?
He was gaining like 9 strokes on approach every week.
It was like DJ was like 4-1, and now it's 14-1. The first
Yeah.
live event. All right, so this week we have the team event. You've watched it each year. I haven't.
No, I only watched it last year.
Okay. Thoughts on it? You love it, right?
I loved it just because it's like betting the Ryder Cup. It's like you get the alternate shot and you get the 4 balls, and like it seems handicapable, not handicapable. Like when you and I bet the Ryder Cup match, we usually fucking crush it, and it feels like almost exactly the same. Like you get the same lines with the teams, you got kind of some interesting matchups. You got to think about the course, and I love the alternate shot format, and then you get the captains battle as a singles match.
That singles is on Sunday?
No, it's all this. So like when you play a team, you get
2 are playing alternate shot, and the other 2 are playing singles, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get a mix and match of these matches that are pretty good.
The captains have to play singles?
I think they do.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, you get some good matchups. You get like a Bryson Brooks.
Yeah. Sergio, Neiman, all those guys.
Neiman.
And you get some teams where you got to think about, like, I remember last year just thinking like what teams would gel the best together.
Right.
Underdogs did pretty well. I think it's just kind of fun to bet that format. Some of the matches, I mean, I talk about Ryder Cup. Some of the matches are fucking gross.
I'm sure.
Like, I remember
probably better this year, though. I mean, you don't have like a guy like Chase Koepka playing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, last year I'm thinking there was like Tringali and who's the other high flyer who sucked?
Steele?
No.
Ogletree?
No, the young kid.
Yeah, Piot
and Tringali versus like, some other fucking weird duo.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. But I'm going to try to bet as many matches as possible.
Nice. All right, so we don't have to bet that outright, and we don't have to worry about the PGA this week.
Nope.
We have a very, good Euro event, BMW PGA at Wentworth. The Irish Open didn't go so hot for us. We both thought about betting Matteo, but then we backed off because an Italian has never won the Irish Open. Thank God he didn't win, because I would have been fucking pissed. Really pissed. Not at you, but just in general.
I would have too, yeah.
Because we've just been betting him all the time, and he's finally 60-1, and we passed, and he was fucking leading the tournament for a good majority of it.
Yeah, he played great. Real quick, I want to say this. I wish Beef was playing this week at Wentworth. I'm really pissed that he isn't. I really thought he would contend.
Can he get in? I saw something about that he's on the waiting list.
You need 5 players to withdraw.
That's
not going to happen. Yeah, it's a lot. And why would people withdraw? I think Beef should fucking join the Majestics.
Oh, definitely. The Majestics suck.
That'd be a great ad. He's playing good again. He's still young enough, and he's a name.
Who would you replace? Westy?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll die off eventually. The guy's like fucking 52.
I know. All these olds. It still cracks me up when people shit on Phil. I'm like, what the fuck do you want him to do? Guy's fucking like 55. He's not supposed to be playing good.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like these jokes. Oh, Phil played like shit against a bunch of losers. Dude, he's fucking 56 years old.
Yeah. He's not supposed to be playing good against a fucking 30-year-old or John Rahm.
No, absolutely not. And what he did at Kia was, I think, possibly the greatest achievement in sports history.
I agree.
So the Irish didn't go well.
So Irish, did you watch it? Because I
No.
just saw that Rory kind of had it and choked it, I guess.
I couldn't even watch it. I was just tracking it. I tried the NBC Sports app and then it was all fucked up, and then I tried going on Peacock. I couldn't get it to work.
Yeah, would they have the Solheim Cup on Golf Channel?
Yeah, I didn't watch that either. I watched that last year too. I was balls deep in the fucking Pro Tour.
You're a sick fuck, dude. You just trying to fucking get the last drops out of Kucha. You're just fucking jerking his cock. Say, come on, Cooch.
I know.
Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl.
I know. I'm trying, but I guess he's dead.
Dude, you got to get out to one of the events and just start screaming Cooch all fucking week.
You know, it'd be cool if we did that with like a video crew. That'd be funny.
You're the last Kucha guy, man.
I'm the last one standing. Dude, you should have seen my drafts. I made a bunch of them.
Imagine that Friday afternoon, the shit you were saying to me about Cooch. It was just.
I was gonna attack anyone who's ever fucking criticized him.
If anyone saw my text that day, they would definitely think you like men.
Yeah, I know. That was upsetting. I thought at some point when he was like storming, I thought the gods were finally acknowledging like they owe me something, because they do. I was like, this is how they're gonna repay me, with a Cooch fucking gonna absolutely storm the field and win by 10 shots, and I'm gonna fucking make fun of everyone, go on this crazy victory tour, being Cooch against the world.
You're the last Cooch guy. Everybody thinks he's such a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. It is.
Is he ever gonna win?
Probably not.
He's done?
I don't know. I'll probably bet him at the RSM.
What's the next PGA event after the President's Cup? Sanderson
in a couple weeks.
Is he going to be playing all these events? Probably has to, doesn't he?
I think. He won't play that one. I could see him playing Utah.
Why Utah, not the Sanderson?
I don't know. It just doesn't feel like as much of a fit. Maybe it is.
Is Cooch an altitude guy?
Well, I don't think Cooch plays Sanderson. I don't know. I don't know if he's an altitude guy. I can just picture him being a Utah guy.
Really? He's from Georgia.
Yeah, I don't know.
He is in good form. I'll tell you that.
What's the thing about him? Everyone's like, yeah, he doesn't win, but he hasn't won. But I mean, he's playing fucking good.
He's never played the Sanderson unless it was called something else.
I know all the things he plays. Doesn't play the Sanderson. Although the RSM, I believe, is one that you think he'd be a great fit at, but he really isn't.
He isn't. His best finish is 7th back in 2013. Every other time he sucked ass.
Yeah, so probably not.
But wasn't that the case at the Wyndham too?
It was, and he took him a while, but he eventually did suck ass. Just made a bunch of enemies in the process.
Yeah. All right. What else? Oh, I mean, Rory.
Yeah. So Rory, I wasn't watching, but I was tracking, and I did see obviously some replays. But 17, he made a bad bogey. He was on the green in 2. Had like 33 putted. Beat the first one. He raced way by. I guess trying to make it.
Yeah.
And then Rasmus holds out from the bunker on 17, and then gets real lucky on his last 3 holes. He got pretty lucky.
So are we thinking Rory has some? Is this part of Rory's issues, or is this just a nothing?
I don't think it's a nothing. I think, I mean, the shot he hit going into 18 was an incredible fucking shot. He had 10 feet for eagle, and not many guys were hitting that green in 2.
Yeah, but he knew he had to eagle it. Like, what if does he hit that shot if he's tied?
No. But you could say when he thinks he needs it is when he usually doesn't play well, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's probably a positive that he contended at Because he usually those home events he doesn't usually do well.
Yeah, I think it's both. I mean, I don't think that necessarily means he's not going to close one out soon, but I also think, yeah, it has this problem that showed up multiple times. It can't be nothing.
Yeah.
But I think he's a real threat at Wentworth.
Oh, definitely. His history is pretty crazy.
It's insane.
So that's the one event this week. We got the BMW PGA. I don't know how heavy we're going here, but this is definitely three tournaments in a week is just a killer if you don't hit one. Like it's just you just get drilled.
It was bad last week, really bad, and I'm happy for one event this week. One that I don't know how. I mean, I'll bet the guys were betting hard, but I'm not going crazy with a card, and also with a guy near the top. With all limits and shit, I can't really get as much as I really want to on them.
Yeah. Okay. What do you got on the course? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, not too much. It's par 72, around 7,200 yards, not overly long whatsoever. Pretty tough course. Winners usually in 15 under range.
Yeah.
Tree lined. There's some trouble out there if you get wayward. Remember when Kiradech was contending?
I do.
Hit it in a bush.
Yep.
Billy ended up winning that one. So yeah, I mean, I think
winners we got last year was Rye or Fox. Fox. Year before was Shane. Year before that was Billy. Rory's won it. Molinari's won it. Benny Ann won it as like one of his first professional wins, I believe.
I think it's his only professional win.
Is it?
Yeah, I want to say yeah.
No.
Bro.
You sure?
One European, yeah, that's his only. He has a Corn Ferry win and a Challenge Tour win.
Wow. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, the guy just does not win. He's like 20-1 all fucking year.
So yeah, I mean, you want ball strikers, right?
Yeah, and you get all these guys are accurate drivers. Let me give the winners and the scores here. Fox 18 under last year. He beat Hatton and Rye. Lowry 17 under. He beat Rory and Rahm. Cream rises here, man. Billy 19.
I noticed that, especially the last 3 years. I think the only year it didn't was with the Billy year, right?
The Billy year. Well, Billy was 3 years ago, and then you had Kiradech, Laurie Cantor, and Jamie Donaldson as runner-ups. The year before you had Hatton at 19. It's always 18, 19, I guess. Beat Perez, but Hatton won by 4 strokes. Then you had Willett beat Rahm. You had Molly won in 2018, beat Rory. Then Noren beat Molly. So Molly that actually answers a question we've had in the past, not PGA Tour event, but Molly in 2017 finished 2 strokes behind Noren, finished in solo second, and then the next year he won.
Noren finished third that year. Molly won after he won the event.
So they just flip-flopped.
Yep.
Wood beat Karlberg. A lot of Swedes have done pretty good here.
Stenson ever win it?
Doesn't look like it. No.
Rory's history pretty crazy. He's won it. The last 4 times he's played it, he has 2 seconds, a 9th, and a 7th.
Yep. Mateo won in 2013. He beat a couple bums in a playoff. Jimenez. You got to be accurate, right? Any of these guys spray it? Fox, Lowry, Horschel, Hatton, Willett, Molinari, Noren.
I mean, on rare occasions they'll spray it bad, like Hatton sometimes, but not particularly. They're mostly majority straight ball hitters.
Yeah, accuracy guys. Besides Fox at times, but he's a really good driver. So, I think we kind of know what we're looking for, and the good players rise. It doesn't seem like it's one of the ones where even when the long shots have gotten in the mix, they haven't really won.
Right, exactly. I mean, who was the long shot that has won? Anybody?
I mean, even when Mateo won, he was considered a really good player.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
Long shot 11. Yeah, wrong shot I would say would be Chris Wood in 2016.
I don't even think he was. He was on the Ryder Cup team that year.
Yeah, he was low amateur at the 2008 Open at Birkdale.
He was good that year because I remember the Euros took him on the Ryder Cup.
Okay, so then, and really no long shots. Luke Donald won twice, all the way back to 2010. You could say Simon Kahn,
Luke Donald as straight as they get.
Paul Casey in 09 straight.
Yeah. All right, so odds. You got Rory 550 and Tommy 9. The only guys below 10. Both these guys are threats, obviously.
Who do you fear more?
I think Rory, just because we haven't seen Tommy in a while, but I fear both.
For sure.
I can't bet Tommy, though.
I would guarantee one of them you have to beat. And I'd say it's likely both of them you have to beat.
Tommy's history isn't the greatest, though. Sixth last year, though.
I just think he's going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, he's played great golf this summer, so.
So worthy favorites. That's when it gets a little wonky after that. I mean, the field's so top heavy that you just, like looking at it, I thought these guys would be better priced, but the more you think about it, it's almost like for a lot of them, where else would you put them?
Yeah, I could see some changes, though. So you couldn't bet Rory at 5-6 to 1?
I mean, I don't think it's a bad bet.
He's gonna be there.
Yes, he is.
Right?
Could you try to get him live at some point?
How is he not gonna be there? I mean, the last 4 times, or 5 out of the last 6 times he's been there.
Yep. If you bet against him, you're just hoping that he really
3
does.
of those times he finished second or better.
Yeah. We're just hoping he has a winning problem.
Yeah.
How many of those 5 times did he win?
Once.
And he's there all the time. So, yeah, can Rory do it once in a while? For sure.
All right. And then there's 2 other guys at the moment under 20. You got Adam Scott, 11 to 1. And Shane Lowry is down to 14. When he opened up, he was 18. I thought you could have easily just flipped these guys and it would have been fine.
Yeah, would have been fine for me, for sure. But
dude, you can't do this. You can't do this.
I've already done it.
Dude, why?
Because I believe he's the winner.
Dude, you can't bet Adam Scott. What'd you bet, 12?
I got a 12 and some 14.
Dude, don't you know at some point he's going to be 35?
I don't think he is. I think he's going to take this thing by the balls on Thursday.
Adam Scott hasn't won in fucking 5 years, man.
He's playing incredibly.
Statistically, is it incredible?
Oh yeah. Look at his last 5 starts. 2nd, 10th, 18th, 2nd, 4th. Green everywhere.
You worried about the layoff?
He played the Tour Championship. It's not that long ago.
He was there bright and early this week. I saw him grinding on the course today. Him and
Tour
Noren.
Championship September. We're 2 weeks.
3 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, it will be 3. But he was great at the Tour Championship. And look at his off the tee the last 5 events.
Great.
He's incredible off the tee. Gaining both on accuracy and distance continuously.
Dude,
he almost won the BMW.
Yeah, and what did he do? He gagged it because he's a fucking loser.
Did he gag it, though?
What do you mean, did he gag it? Yeah, he fucking gagged it.
He shot the same score as Keegan did.
Do you remember how many putts he missed?
No, I don't even remember it. I don't remember the event, to be honest with you.
He missed a lot of short putts when it mattered.
I think I have like trauma response.
And when he was in contention, he started to spray the fuck out of it. Stats bear it out too, I think.
Let me look at this. All right, Scott. Round 1, he gained 0.94 on approach, plus 0.3 on, gained a bunch of putting. Okay, he shot 4 under in the first round. Round 2,
shot 9 under.
9 under, gained 5 strokes putting, 1.1 on app, 1.2 on app. Round 3, fucked on app. Gained almost 3 strokes, but the putter went cold. Lost 3 strokes putting.
That's a lot in one round, man.
It is. In round 4, he lost another 2.5 putting, but he still hit it relatively decent.
But that's when that round 2 and round 3 is when round 3 and 4 is when pressure comes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, is there that much pressure at this event for him?
He'll feel pressure, yeah. He'll feel pressure. There's no doubt he will. If he's in contention, you don't think he'll feel pressure if he's playing going up against Rory or Lowry?
He will. But I just think this golf course at this stage right now and the way he's playing, I just think it's just perfect golf course for him. Isn't it?
I agree. I was ready to fire it. But dude, you can't. This is just a rough number, man.
It is, but the tree line, just classical layout.
We just talked about this Matt McNeely bet. This is it's just as bad.
No, it isn't. Scott is not fucking Maverick McNeely, and how dare you even compare him to that?
But the number's
bad. It's a bad number. But
it's not just a bad number. It is a horrific number.
But I guess I said this about McNeely too.
I love Adam Scott. You know that. I fucking love Adam Scott.
But why is the price there then?
You think they just know he's going to win?
I think they think he's a serious threat.
And what are you going to do if he shoots fucking +2 on Thursday?
Then I'll fucking kill myself. Whatever. Then it'll be over. I won't have to think about it anymore. No, what will I actually do? Bet him again.
Bet him again at some shit event on the PGA?
No, bet him again when he's +2.
So isn't that what we're hoping for then?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can't get a full bet on him at this price. So I'm going to try to get it live anyway and average the price down.
All right, I'm going to go at it live. I can't stomach an 11.
You get a 12.
12.
He's playing better than anyone is right now in this field.
You think he's playing better than Tommy, Rory, Shane?
Let's look at the finishes. They're playing the same events. He's finishing better. Second at BMW. Fourth.
He's playing better than Tommy?
Played better than him at the Tour Championship in the BMW.
Didn't Tommy finish BMW well?
Scott finished second. And then he finished fourth at the Eastlake.
Tommy finished fifth.
Is he more of a loser than Tommy is? I know Tommy's won in Euro events, and he's been.
Oh yeah, what's a worse bet, Scott or Tommy here? It's definitely Scott.
I think both of them are fucking good bets. If you look at what Tommy has done,
you think 11-1 Adam Scott's a good bet? Are you fucking high?
It's okay. So can it be a good bet with it being not a good number?
I don't even think if it wins, it's a good bet.
Maybe not, but I sure as hell will fucking take it. I just think he's winning.
Okay.
Let's see. What did he last year here?
Seventh.
Gained a fuckload on approach. Lost a little putting. Was 14th two starts ago.
What place was he in going into Sunday?
2023. Let's look at this. Okay, he shot 71, 69, 67. So after the first round, I just want to deep dive this real quick. First round, he was bad. He was T47 after round 1. So there's your live bet.
Yeah, maybe.
1 under. After round 2, he was still not really there. It was a weekend charge. He was T30 after round 2. He was 4 under overall. Aberg was leading at 10 under. Him and Soderberg both, 2 Swedes. Post round post round 3, Aberg was 16 under, 2-shot lead.
Another stellar performance by Aberg on Sunday at the BMW. Nice 76.
10 shots worse than his Saturday.
What a fucking loser. He has issues, man.
He does. Scott shot a 67, was 9 under, 7 back. And then on Sunday, he shot a 68. I think it played hard that day. And he kind of made some ground up. He finished 5 shots back, 13 under, T7. Same with Rory. He finished the same place Rory did.
Yeah, Rory shot 65. Oh, Ron was in this event, huh? And Vic. Wow.
Scott was 40-1.
Should be 40-1 this year.
Vic was the favorite at 6-1.
He's coming off fucking multiple wins.
Yeah, and Rory was second, 8-1. So this field's not as good as it has been.
No, you're not getting Rom and you're not getting Vic.
Hatton.
I wonder why Vic's not playing. Or Aberg.
Yeah, I take away Rom, Aberg, Hatton, and Vic.
Why isn't Vic playing? Just wants to be done and
needs a reset.
Work on his swing.
I would say, I guess. And last year, he was going to the Ryder Cup too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All these guys play because of the Ryder Cup.
Jeez, I bet Hatton wish he was there.
He probably does. He's got to be there, though, for John.
He's going to play fucking doubles with fucking Kieran Vincent.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, they'll have 2 singles match, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No, they can't send out Surratt and fucking Kieran Vincent.
That's horrible.
Wow, I don't like Legion this week.
No. No. I think depth is probably the most important thing. Who won it last year? Crushers? Yeah. They're pretty deep.
They're wicked deep.
I think Fireballs are deep. That's my pick to win.
Okay. They didn't get a bye. The Rippers got a bye.
I don't even know how. The best player didn't even win.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I hate all the fucking teams.
I thought you were a Fireball guy.
I am, just because I like Sergio. I don't really give a fuck with any of them. I like Puig, but he just disappoints.
Yeah. All right, so you're in on Scott at 12-1.
Would it surprise you if he won?
Not at all. Nope. We said we're gonna bet Scott at Wentworth for. It shocked me that he was 12-1 when I woke up.
Me too. It did. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I just figured he'd be 18, and I'd be like, okay, we're betting at him.
I thought he was gonna be 25, maybe.
I was like, 18. This is a bad number. We're gonna bet it though. Now it's fucking. It opened at 11. I'm like, what? That thing has to go up.
Dude, let me tell you this. When I woke up this morning, not only did I lose 3 golf tournaments and got absolutely crushed because of it, I was all Saturday night. Sunday night. I was telling myself, I know we got Scott at Wentworth. Like I can wake up on Monday and it's a new week, and I know we have the guy who's going to win. It's going to be Scott. I'm going to bet him. I wake up and look at my phone. The motherfucker's 11-1, and I just felt like, again, God has punished me for something. I don't know what it is, but I think this Scott 11-1 has to do with it.
Wow. So you're advising everybody to bet Scott?
I'm not fucking advising anything. I advise you guys to not even listen to me right now.
How bad is our season? You haven't hit a winner since the U.S. Open.
Win with the U.S. Open.
I only hit one winner because you told me to bet it, and you didn't bet it.
Yeah, but you and then Decky.
And I hit Decky.
That was a close one too.
Yeah, he tried to give that thing away.
So, could argue I'm due.
You got no interest in Shane? Well, when Shane was 18, I thought that was a good number.
It is. I'm not a Shane guy right now. I just think he's incapable, and I know he won it so recently. He's a guy who never fucking wins shit. Now he's gonna win 2 out of 3.
He doesn't win shit.
Not that often.
And on the Euro, he doesn't win.
I don't think
Four-time
so.
DP World Tour winner.
Is that a lot? One was he was an amateur.
Yeah, the Irish Open. He's an amateur. Did he win?
One was this.
One was this. What else did he win?
Firestone, does that count? With WGC?
That's probably one of his DP wins. He won the Open. I forgot he won the Open.
Yeah, so no, he really doesn't win on the DP World Tour. I don't
No,
think
he
he's
won
ever
Abu
really
Dhabi. He won Abu Dhabi the year he won the Open. I don't remember that at all.
So does he win a lot? He wins less than Tommy does.
You think it's less than Tommy?
Tommy's won 6 times.
He wins less than Tommy. 7 times on the DP World Tour, including once this year.
Yeah, Tommy's not a loser on the DP World. That people don't understand this. Like, I probably go too far in the other direction saying he's not a loser, but I think people who are like more casual and don't really understand golf as much think he's like the biggest loser ever, and he is on the PGA Tour. But I don't think people realize he's won 7 times on the DP World Tour.
Yeah, big ones too.
In big events, and he's beaten Rory in pretty much all the ones that he's won.
Oh yeah, he beat Rory this year in Dubai.
Yeah, so he's a loser, but I mean, like when people read him, like, oh, you're betting Fleetwood, that guy's a fucking loser. He's never won before. He's won some big events, just not in America.
Right.
I think it's because he wants his wife/mother to like nurture him.
That's his mother, right?
Does she come to the U.S.?
She has to.
This is I don't even mean to be rude with this question. How don't they have young kids?
I don't know if it's his kids. I think it's her kids.
Because if he had kids with her, she would have had to been in her late 40s.
I'll do some research on Tommy.
And the whole thing is bizarre. I know you're not supposed to like talk about these things, but why is a guy who's made $50 million in earnings?
Tommy looks absolutely disgusting without a fucking beard.
Yeah, he does.
So she's 23 years older than him. They have one son together named Frankie. And she has 2 other sons.
How old is Frankie Fleetwood?
I don't know. Her other sons are Oscar and Murray. Oscar is actually made his first appearance on the Challenge Tour in April this year.
And doesn't even have blood relation to Tommy?
No, it's his stepson.
She's she's what, 56?
Tommy is 33. So yeah, she's 56.
Jesus.
Tommy, what are you doing, man?
She's gonna be 60.
They got married. Wow. Tommy Fleetwood children.
Well, Tommy's my age. Would I marry a 56-year-old?
His kid was born. Oh, his kid turns 7 next week.
So she was 46.
Yeah.
But imagine me marrying a 56-year-old.
Super, super strange, man.
I'd marry a fucking 22-year-old.
I wonder if she has money. See, that doesn't even fucking matter to him.
She was his manager.
Yeah. These English fucks, man. They're dirty, fucking weird fucking freaks.
You think
like
he's
Hatton?
eating butt?
Like Hatton's wife, she's a pig.
You think they're eating butts?
Yeah, something's weird. They do weird shit.
Or getting their butts eaten?
Both. I think they're all just into it. They're just weird stuff.
Just eating beans from the tin?
Yeah. You could put Bob back in there, too. He's doing the same shit.
I don't know if he can find anyone
But
to do it
Bob
with.
Mack has a fucking smoke.
Does he?
Yeah.
So why can't why can't Tommy and Hatton get smokes?
They probably can. They just fucking freaks.
They won't do the things they need to be done.
Oh man. Wow, yeah, she's hot. Hot young blonde for Bob Mack.
He strikes me as a breast guy. Does she have big breasts?
No, not really.
Huh.
He does strike me as a breast guy. No, she doesn't, not particularly.
Interesting. Well, speaking of that, he's the next on the list, isn't he, on this odds board?
Oh yeah. Yeah, good segue. Yeah, Bob Mack, 22. You got a bunch of guys, 22. Well, Billy, 20, Rye, 20, Benny Ann, 20, Norin, 22. Sorry, Benny Ann's 22, and Bob Mack, 22. And then Rasmus, 28. I mean, I like Billy. He's got great history. I like a lot of these guys, but I mean, the numbers are bad. I get what you're saying. Scott is positioned. I think Scott should be the fourth guy in after Shane. I still don't think he should be 12. He should be 18. But yeah, the field gets bad.
It's a quick drop off. One of these guys, can you list it up to like 35?
So you got Billy Rye, Benny, Al Noren, Bob Mack, Rasmus, Siwoo is playing. Siwoo Kim. Here's another guy, Matt Fitz. Yeah, Matt Fitz and Vic Perez and Sepp 35. Well, there's a bunch of 35s actually. Wallace and Rose.
Okay, so ending with Rose. Everyone up until then, one of those guys is the winner.
From Rose up to Rory.
No one beyond that is winning.
So you're telling me Dietrich no shot?
Nah.
I can say Dietrich. No, what's he done?
I'm sure he could have the lead by 2 with 8 holes to go.
What did Dietrich do last week?
I think he was I have no idea actually. I didn't see.
What about? All right, I'm just gonna name. So we'll just won't even talk about these guys. There's a couple guys I want to say. Thirsty?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't even recognize him if you walked into a fucking room.
What do you mean? He was winning the Open with like 9 holes left.
I know, but I just don't even know what he looks like.
Mateo?
I like Mateo, but he opened at 60 and I didn't take it. I'm not gonna take him 30.
Okay. Fox, who's won it?
No.
Defending champ, no chance.
No chance.
Thor?
No chance.
Alex Fitz?
No.
No chance. Guido?
No.
Burned? 75.
It would suck if he won. What's his history like? I don't think it's that good.
No, it's terrible. He doesn't have any top 10s.
He strikes me more of a Eastern European guy.
Okay, and the last one would be Nikolai, 60.
Nah, history sucks. He sprays it too much. The guy can't keep the ball on the planet, and it causes problems.
I know. Okay, so you're saying 35.
Let me tell you, Nikolai. When Nikolai wins, it's going to be the fucking Mexico Open at Vedanta.
Oh yeah. I wonder if we can get a number there. He didn't play it last year.
No, but 2 years ago we bet a 60. I remember.
Could see him winning Farmers.
Yeah, he can get away with spraying a little bit, but I don't know if he has a sack to win there. I don't think he wants to. I don't think he's going to win in America.
Okay, so any of those guys in the 20s? I mean, you don't like Billy?
He's fine. I don't feel like betting him at 20-1 when I already have Scott at 12, and I just think guys don't win this back to back or 2 out of 3 years.
Okay, so you're crossing off Noren and Benny.
No, I think Noren and Benny have. It's been enough years where I could see him winning again.
Okay. I mean, Billy won 3 years ago.
I like Norn better than Billy.
Yeah, Noren was involved in the BMW, his last event. He contended. What did he finish? 5th?
Yeah. But he's another guy, man. I mean, if he's in the lead, you trust him at all?
Kind of on the DP tour.
That's fair. He was good at the Olympics too, wasn't he? We had him.
Yeah, he was good in his last 2 events. Or, well, he wasn't good at FedEx, but the Olympics. He was good at the Open, too. 13th. And the Scottish, 10th.
Does he care if he wins or not?
I think so. Why not?
Or does he just want to fucking just be there? He's happy to be there.
He's always working on his game, though, grinding.
Yeah, but there are these some. I think another thing we should look at more that we don't anymore is just the balls. Like some of these guys are happy to be there and cashing that check. Like guys like Bob Mack is one of them who can win when he's involved. And we used to always just bet guys who like, I don't know if they're getting involved, but if they do, I know they can win.
You don't think Noren can?
I don't not think he can.
Well,
But
Billy's there to win.
Yeah. We used to always bet
Noren's
Billy.
won 10 times on the DP.
I know he's like fucking 40.
What was his last DP win? Jesus. Holy shit.
A while ago.
Open Day France 2018.
He's 42.
Wow. He's won less than Scott in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I like Norn. He's a guy I would.
He has gagged it. He's been involved. Like, he's contended. Even, like, who did he gag it to at the fucking Bermuda?
Some bum.
Some bum.
Brian Gay?
Absolute bum. No. It was fucking Camilo.
Oh, that's gross.
Okay. I mean, no one Benny, no one Siwoo Rai. No.
What if Siwoo just goes and wins?
I don't think so. He's just there, President's Cup.
Yeah.
Plus, he just had a baby, too.
Rai, I no interest in.
No, we don't bet
sure
Rai. We don't bet
well,
Rai.
No.
This is a good number. Matt Fitz, is he just dead?
So there was a time in Crans when he looked like he was going to make a run, and then he just completely lost it.
Finished 27th.
Yeah, but he'd climbed up. So here's the thing: when Matt Fitz is winning and playing really well, he's striking the ball off the tee, gaining every single week a large amount, right?
Yeah.
When he won the U.S. Open, he gained strokes off the tee in 18 consecutive events. And I just think the off the tee game that's his strength. Long and straight, relatively long and straight, fairway, fairway, fairway. I just don't think it's been as good.
Okay.
And the irons have sucked.
All right, so you're betting Justin Rose, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I saw like 40 that I like. Perez?
I think I do. I like them both, though. I saw 40 on Rose, which I think is fair, very fair.
I like Rose, Perez, Straka.
Me too. That's the three I like. I want them all to be 40, though. And Rose is 40. That's why I bet that one so far. And I'm hoping the other two move to 40, maybe.
Straka moved up from 30 to 35.
That's not bad. I like Straka. Can you picture him winning? That's my only thing.
I think so. 10th is first time playing. And he's back. He came back. He was only playing last year because of the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, and he's playing well. Not crazy good, but
at the BMW.
It's not bad.
He's playing okay. I wouldn't say he's playing that well.
Yeah, if he was
But
playing great,
I got a weird feel on Perez.
I do too.
I can just picture that.
He came second once.
Yep.
What did he do when he came second? Let's see. I want to say he gagged it.
What year was he second? He was second.
2020. So he shot. No, he didn't gag it.
That was
But
the
he was-
year. That was the year Hatton won. Finished second. No, he was under par every round.
Yeah, he was fine. He was in the final group with Hatton.
Yeah, Hatton was just better.
Yeah, Hatton was just better. Reed played really well that week.
So coming into that, his best finish was he was 14th the week prior. But prior to that, he was not good.
So I want to look at Straka real quick. What has Straka done when he's led into like a win?
I think he was hot.
Oh yeah, 2023.
No, he wasn't hot. Wasn't hot at the John Deere.
He got hot after it.
Got hot after.
In 2022, he wasn't that hot.
No, a couple top 20s.
Is there any Honda crossover with this? I feel like there should be. Norin, Tommy,
Yeah.
Shane.
Yeah. Didn't Vic Perez do something at the Honda once? Oh, well, those are the guys we're swimming around, right?
I mean, if we go full card, we could just take that 4.
You can fit them with fucking Scott?
Or at least 3. Let me do the math.
Perez has never played the Honda.
So he could be a fit.
That's surprising he's never played the Honda. I guess that was his first year on tour, though.
Okay, so Scott's 12. Let's see, 16, 16. And you want to say 40, Rose is 40. Okay.
When's the last time Rose played?
BMW? No.
I don't think he made it there. St. Jude. Played decent, 22nd. Gained across.
Okay. Okay, so 3 of them would be 7.3x.
Scott plus 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Assuming one's 40 and one's 35.
So adding a third one would be kind of tough.
Yeah, so I can pick either Perez or Straka.
Rose is just a gamer.
Yeah.
You know this is a big event. He wants it. Just shows up. Just like he just randomly showed up at the Open.
And the other major.
Yeah, the PGA.
And this is Wentworth. I mean, I would argue this is almost as important to him. He has, and I know what else I like? He's come close but hasn't won it yet.
He didn't win it like in the younger years. No, this has all the way back to 02. He's never won it.
And I feel like that's on his bucket list for his career, right? He has a couple more things left to accomplish. I think winning at Wentworth is one of them.
All right, I'm in.
40?
I'll find it. We got a 40?
I had one. I don't know if you do.
Okay.
Look at these finishes here. 2012, T2. 2017, 12th. 2019, 8th. 2021, 6th.
Yep.
Then I want to say last year he was in shit form when he came in here.
Yeah, he's got some stinkers on there.
I like Rose.
Yeah, last year he wasn't great, but he still fucking right after that he still fucking showed up and fucking did what he needed to do at the fucking Ryder Cup.
Mm-hmm. I love Rose.
When's the last time he won? Pebble. 2023.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Would I like to have somebody under 44 years old in my card? Yeah.
Scott and Rose.
I think Straka's the guy.
Straka over Perez?
Perez is just a French little pussy.
I don't know. I got a weird feel on Perez. As soon as you said him, it wasn't even like thinking about him, but now I'm just like, I can picture him winning.
You know what's bullshit? If Scott was the right number,
yeah,
we could have all four of them. I could have all four of them. You can get the three of them and then still bet Scott live.
Can't you picture Perez winning? I can picture Perez winning more than Straka for some reason.
Yeah, I can too.
Only because Straka's not really a DP guy. He's not really a Euro guy.
Yeah, but isn't he becoming one? The Ryder Cup.
Straka, yeah, but Perez is like grown up on it. Or Straka's grown up in America.
Yeah.
And the only reason he's becoming one is because he had a blast at the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
And he's like the Europeans' like 7th best player now.
But I like that Honda Classic thing we just found. Is there anyone else?
Luke Donald won the Honda Classic a bunch of times.
And he won this twice.
I don't really see the correlation though.
Long irons?
Honda has a ton of water.
But this is accuracy based, you can't spray it.
I do like this course. I like that par 5 on the back. I think it's 18, right?
Let me see if Data Golf has a course correlation thing. Oh, it's a great course. I like it because you pay for your mistakes. It's not like incredibly hard, but you do pay for your mistakes. Course fit tool. So let's look at Wentworth. It's not even here. Okay, well, fuck that, I guess.
All right, so those are the 4 we're swimming around. Scott, Perez, Straka, Rose. Matt's plunged on fucking Scott. I tried to talk him out of it, guys, but it was no.
When I have my mind set that someone's going to win, like there's nothing that could stop me from betting him.
Nothing. He had the same thought about Mav McNeely last week.
You know what?
And then Bo Hostler too. That was another great bet.
Hey, 55, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I don't think the feeling I had on McNeely is the same as I have on Scott.
No, not at all. But
because if you asked me last week, would it surprise me if McNeely sucked? I would have said no.
Right.
It would surprise me really a lot if Scott like completely sucked.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. I can't do it. I don't think it's got to get to 16.
Can you parlay it with the Falcons money line?
Now we're talking.
Let me just see what we can get that to. Just while some people on the show might be interested in this.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people listening at this point in the show.
Oh, they listen all the way through. You think they don't, but I always get messages about things we say at the end. So we got the Falcons money line plus 195 with it's not even that good. 35-1.
Yeah, and I'd actually Scott probably has a better chance to win than the Falcons. So
you think?
Yeah, I don't think the Falcons are going to go into Philly and win, man.
They are.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it, though. I hate Philly.
Falcons are winning tonight. I'll tell you that much.
All right, here we go.
A lot of you guys, if you listen in the morning, you'll know the answer. All right.
All right, maybe we can get a winner. If not, next week, right? President's Cup.
Yeah, cool, I guess.
When are we doing? Are we going to do a show Monday, or should we do a show when we know matchups?
We'll do a show Wednesday night when we know the matchups.
Yeah.
Or go live.
That Thursday?
Actually, I have no idea.
I think it's a 4-day event.
Is it?
It's not the same as the Ryder Cup.
No.
No, it's not a 4-day event. Might be, though.
3. No, because there's only still 27 points available. How could you do it?
No, there's more points than 27. Or there's 28 in the Ryder Cup.
Are you
There's
sure?
more. Yeah, they play more matchups.
Let me just see. The final score last year was 17.5 to 12.5. So 30 points.
For the Ryder Cup.
Ryder Cup is no, the President's Cup is 30 points. I don't know what's the Ryder Cup. 27.
Oh, 14.5 to 14.
No, 828.
$16.5 to $11.5. So 28 and 30. So yeah, it's 2 more points.
Yep.
So they play more matches, but yeah, it's not. I don't think it's Thursday.
But a full fucking day. I don't know how that could be 2 points.
No, I'm wrong. Oh, look at Thursday foursomes matches.
Wow.
They had Thursday foursomes, Friday 4-ball.
What's Saturday?
Saturday morning foursomes, afternoon 4-ball.
Okay. So be a lot of good things to bet. And then I guess do you have an official pick for your Live Team Championship?
I don't have one now. I don't know. Sure, fireballs.
There we go. Fireballs.
No, I actually like Smash. I think Smash has a good chance.
Okay, you go Smash. I get Fireballs.
Boom.
All right, let's get a winner. Hopefully it's Adam Scott.
Later.